Hi, everybody. It is January 16, is it? No, the 15th, okay. I'm racing ahead. Wow, wow, wow. All right, well, I'm, okay, we've got a lot going on every single day. Flash flooding here and microbursts there and what's happening up in Washington and Oregon and oh, this very severe weather. Why aren't people getting it? Why aren't people getting it? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Gate, a microburst tearing through a school in North Carolina right as children were playing. Thankfully, everyone made it out okay. And Sam has the story. Good morning, Sam. It's a little scary.
Yeah, it is, Michael. And when you see this, take a look at it because you're going to think it's a tornado. Even I did when I first saw it. But it doesn't have to be a tornado in a thunderstorm to make incredible damage. Wow, like that one. Take a good look at this video. Those are kids playing in the gymnasium when suddenly the roof behind those curtains blows in. It's an intense gust of wind and it shoots debris straight into the gym. Watch again. These people running away the moment they hear that collapse. The curtain offering a little protection, giving them time to escape. PE teacher Tanya Robinson Freeman was with the 21 children in the gym.
It took me a second to process what was going on, and I looked and I was like, oh my goodness, this is not good. And I started yelling to my students, run, run, run.
This is what it looked like after. Debris everywhere. And that stage destroyed.
I just could not believe what I was seeing. The stage was gone.
The National Weather Service saying this morning it was a wet microburst, a severe weather burst of wind that can cause as much damage as a tornado. This one with winds reaching 85 miles an hour that moved right through the area and caused all this damage.
Ooh. The principal is very happy that nobody got hurt, of course. Okay, well, how is it? Okay. What we are seeing now, we never ever saw before. Now we're seeing it pretty much on a regular basis. And still we have people who just won't ever look into, man causing all of these events, electromagnetic frequencies, microbursts, easy for man to create. And that's what we are living. That is what we are living. Jackson, Mississippi. Okay. There is the possibility. No, wait. No, it's not if. It's when this dam breaks in Mississippi. What's been going on in Mississippi? Check it out. This occurred, well, yesterday, last night, and more rain to come.
We ain't never had the heavy one like this one. In the last four I know since I've been coming down through there.
Once the dam gets full, it floods the whole store. I mean, literally. All in the back, the sewage comes up, you have feces, all that you're stepping in. And that's gross, that's ridiculous. And it's also hard to pay my employees when you can't get business because of the rain, because it floods.
Okay, that's as loud as I could make it, so I hope you heard that woman. But yeah, okay, her store floods out. You're not going to get business. How does she pay her employees? The ripple effects of all of what is taking place is really, well, overwhelming. And it is putting people under, into the underclass. And all of it is deliberate. It is so unbelievable what we are living. Unbelievable.
you a resident here?
No, my mother is.
Okay.
And she's bedridden. She about 3 feet of water in the apartment, and we're waiting for the boat and the rescue team to come and get her out.
Her out right now, and she was in that apartment complex, 3 feet of water in her house, and from the gentleman that we just interviewed, you can see her right now. There she is. Okay, so you want me to do a Facebook Live?
Oh my God.
Okay, all right, we'll do. See, the water's about up to waist.
Unbelievable.
Some residents have 3 feet of water in their apartments in the back of that unit.
Unbelievable.
And I'm going to try to see if I can zoom in to get, if you can see that right there, that is up to the hood of that truck. That is.
Okay.
People, the cars are stuck down there. People are stuck in the cars. It's really unfortunate. I really hate it for this area because a lot of people don't have insurance, renter's insurance for the house, or it's just really unfortunate.
What do you think when you look at this?
It's sad. It's really sad. And they need to do something about that.
Heavy rainfall followed by the severe weather we experienced over the weekend has left the city with more water than it can take on at one period of time. With water levels already high in the Pearl River, we are concerned about more flooding and rainfall in the coming days. I want to express to our citizens not to take this severe weather lightly. We expressed concern over at the conclusion of last week that we would be experiencing heavy rainfall and that we would have a series of storms, and our concerns have been well-founded.
You know, this goes on all the time now. This is not normal. This is the new normal. This is what happens when it rains. What the hell is wrong with Americans that they're not questioning this? I just, it's mind-boggling. Mind-boggling.
Matter of if the Oktibbeha County Lake Dam will break, but when.
A voluntary evacuation.
So this dam is going to break. That's what they're saying. It will break. So all of the people who live below that dam, you're looking at the loss of your homes.
Evacuation has been issued for more than 200 people who live near Riviera Road and Walter Bell Road. Engineers spotted a mudslide on County Lake Road, meaning the levee could breach. Our Cash Matlock joins us live from the lake with more on the story tonight. Cash?
Guys, I'm standing here on the levee right next to the area in question. Now, county engineers, they discovered issues during an impromptu inspection early Tuesday morning, and ever since then, they've been on high alert.
Those areas will be inundated within minutes. This is not, you'll see water tomorrow or the next day or the next day. We have a tremendous volume of water here. It's going to leave here in a hurry if this dam breaks.
Oktibbeha County engineer Clyde Pritchard says the lake's water level has risen over a foot since Tuesday. This excess water puts a strain on the levee. The potential for more heavy rainfall this week puts a strain on dam engineers.
Very little rainfall makes a dramatic rise in the lake. So if we get 3 to 5 inches, we could expect several feet of increase in the lake level.
Pritchard says the same spot on the levee almost filled in 2017.
The prior slide, again, was about 11 to 1,200 feet in length. It was on the lake side as opposed to the back side, where it sheared literally to the center line of the roadway.
Engineers say issues with the dam could be from its original construction coupled with erosion.
The criteria we have for dams, particularly high hazard dams now, is a lot different than it was when these lakes were built, probably back in the 60s.
District 3 Supervisor Marvell Howard says a breach could affect up to 250 people.
We do want people to realize that this is potentially a dangerous situation, and that we want them to all be ready if we make that call, to go ahead and evacuate and not wait around.
If seepage and mudslides continue, that call could come sooner than later.
You know, oh. So now everybody living below that dam. You hear this guy say in the very beginning, what is he saying? It's not if, it's when. But the engineer said if. Okay, so you don't know. And, well, it's a very dangerous situation. And, well, what's going to happen here? What is going to happen? The people who live below will always feel an anxiety. They don't have any security now. None.
Slides continue, that call could come sooner than later.
We're monitoring this slide, and we've set somewhat benchmarks for levels, elevation-wise or plan-wise, say advancing up into the roadway, that if it reaches those, we're going to ask the local law enforcement, Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Gladney to initiate a mandatory evacuation.
Life. And it ain't going to get better, and it's going to be touching everyone. The details might be different, but it will be touching everyone. All of this is deliberate, and we can't get through to anybody. So, here, Rankin County, Mississippi, near Brandon, some residents couldn't get in and out of their homes. The downpours became a problem for residents in the Pine Brook subdivision. Constant and steady downpours gave them 3 feet of standing water. Homes flooded, apartments flooded. And here, this guy is talking about how, oh, we've had similar flooding problems for 5 years now during the constant rains. You don't want to check out weather modification, geoengineering, look at your skies. What are all of those lines that you see? No, you're not going to. You're just going to think everybody's crazy. But we've never lived. Never, ever did we live the kind of rains that we are seeing now, the kind of flooding that is just the new normal all over the country, all over the world. All over the world. And in fact, Australia. New South Wales, Victoria, Melbourne got flash flooding. And I saw them create the clouds last night. And I'll post a video on that. When things become so obvious, you know, there's a part of me that just wants to throw up my hands. I'm done trying to prove, you know, everything that I'm not trying, but I feel like I have to. I'm so tired. 9 years of doing this. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable that we still can't get through to people. Yeah, what are we living here? What the hell are we living here? Flash flood emergency in Mississippi, dam in imminent danger of failing. Wow. Okay. So the mainstream media reporter says it's not if, it's when. The engineer says if. Here we have it's in imminent danger of failing. What are people supposed to do? Get to higher ground, I guess. Yeah, get to higher ground. The National Weather Service issued a flash flood emergency in the Jackson metro area and urged residents to seek higher ground after heavy rains created a life-threatening situation. Isn't it great? Those in this area should evacuate and seek higher ground. Imminent danger, not if, but when. Imminent, we have now, that's a when, and they haven't called for mandatory evacuation. Okay. Well, more rain is coming. More rain is coming. Oh, I find it interesting. Whoops, we couldn't access this tweet, which I accessed. So, but whoops, we couldn't access this tweet. And again, whoops, we couldn't access this tweet. rescues. Oh, wait a second. This was in between the severe weathers. Yeah, we had severe weather last. Oh, those tornadoes that killed. The severe weather killed about 12 people, destroyed a lot of homes and schools. That was the severe weather event. Then I actually posted on another severe weather event coming this weekend. So what is this? Oh, another severe weather event. And more rain coming. Flash flooding was expected on Tuesday in parts of northeast Louisiana, southeast Arkansas, and northern portions of central Mississippi, as a front in the area produced numerous clusters of showers and thunderstorms capable of producing heavy rainfall. I can't, whoops, couldn't access this tweet. Whoops, couldn't access this tweet. So, winter storm to bring snow, ice, rain from the west to Midwest and Northeast. Same storm going all the way across the country. This we never had before. Hey, question. Well, the things that you have never seen before, why are we seeing them over and over and over again? Because they are using weather as a weapon, and man is creating these events. And, for those who come across this video and you think that I'm just a crazy nut job, you are a danger to everyone around you. Because you just won't do the research to find out. The jet stream energy for this storm will spread snow, rain, west through Thursday. This was oh my God. This was all right, this is an update on a forecast that I actually did a video on. It's an update, so yes, man can, with electromagnetic frequencies, steer that jet stream. But here, we never had winter storms named. Now they name them. This is Jacob. I'm sure there's significance to the name. But, Bombogenisis, wow. This low pressure system underwent Bombogenisis. Oh, and it did. I actually saw that Bombogenesis. I am so sick of this. I am so unbelievably... Here's the Bombogenesis. And actually the LA Times, here, winter storm barreling toward LA is expected to bring rain and snow in LA. Originated in the Gulf of Alaska? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. And I posted a video a couple of days ago. It originated like in the middle of the Pacific with all of those nanoballoons. Yes, those stretches of cloud, 1,000+ miles of cloud, didn't originate in the Gulf of Alaska. Bold-faced lie. So, the system, it's expected to bring about 24 hours of rain and cold temperatures. But Friday, the region will dry out with a warming trend into the weekend. Oh my God. Well, snow, ice, wet, Washington, Oregon, Northern California. I just came across this. Unbelievable. What is this? At TESA, we are committed to severe weather safety and act as an important link to the integrated warning system. I just came across this in my search, and TESA, understanding dangerous storms through the collection and diffusion of knowledge, Texas. This is the Texas Severe Storm Association. See, severe storms? Now, the new normal. Our forecast, severe storm, severe storm, severe storm, over and over and over and over and over again. Why are we getting severe storms all the time? Why do we now have a severe weather season? We never had a severe weather season before. You going to tell me it's climate change? Oh, don't. I wouldn't utter those words. No, not to me. You know, it's so unbelievably frustrating. You do. You spend 9 years posting on all of the research you've done, the evidence that you found, the changes in satellite and radar, the military documents, all of the evidence. I mean, it's like overwhelming how much evidence there is that weather is being used as a weapon. And you get nowhere. Nowhere. You get nowhere. Unbelievable. Yeah. So this is an association of people who want to, well, talk about severe weather. And who sponsors them? The American Meteorological Society, the National Weather Association, the two organizations involved with weather modification. Oof, boy. New winter storm pummels northern third of region, spares Seattle. What happened in Washington? Listen to this.
Good morning, everyone.
Listen to this. Is this the governor of Washington? I don't even know. Or maybe it's, I don't know, the mayor of some place. I don't know. But listen to her. It's almost like every weather now, when we have weather, it's like states and the federal government, but states, they act like they're just this war machine. A war machine. They all get busy doing everything that they can to keep you safe.
Thank you for being here. Weather shifted again. We were supposed to...
Oh, wow, it shifted again. How interesting. So that's another bit that you really need to question. Why is it that forecasts are always shifting? Why is it that they can't come out and say anything definitive? It's a could. Well, it may be. Check back later. Potential. It should, but it might not. Oh well. They used to be able to forecast the weather, and they were pretty darn accurate. But now they can't forecast what's coming to you within a couple of hours. Huh, isn't that interesting?
To not get snow until later today. So given the conditions, the deteriorating conditions in different parts of the region, we again convened a meeting of members of my cabinet plus our key partners. I want to thank all of the leaders of our departments who are here and the others who aren't here because they're doing the work, and the city employees who really have been working around the clock to keep the city safe and working together. I also want to thank our key partners, the Washington State Department of Transportation, Sound Transit, Metro, Seattle Public Schools, who participated in a number of calls with us at all hours to make sure that we're keeping our city and region as safe as we can. I want to thank the people of Seattle for their patience.
And of course, they thank everybody and they pat each other on the back, and it's wonderful. So what happened in Washington? Could you tell me what happened in Washington? You guys in Washington? How about you guys in Oregon? And you guys in Northern California, get ready. Yeah, because, well, you got weather. Now, this is the East. Okay. Are you kidding me? People can't see that this little square right here in the Gulf is very unusual. We always, it's coming in. I've posted videos, not numerous, but several times saying this is how the storms come about. They have cloud coming in from the Pacific, going across Mexico into Texas, and then they create more and more, and it goes on up to Canada. Yeah, that's our new normal. Is climate change creating cloud that originates in the Pacific, going through Mexico? Same pattern, same old, same old. I mean, it's okay. Mother Nature, I guess, is just getting really done with her job, and hey, let's just do the same thing over and over and over again. I don't have anything new to give anybody, so I'm just going to do the same thing over and over again. Here, the cloud. Same thing. I've posted videos on nanotechnology. Yes, they are using these nanobots. You know, considering the technology that people are using, the phones, they make these video calls in this little square thing that they hold, and it's not connected to that wall, you know, it's free floating electromagnetic frequencies that allow them to connect to anyone in the world. Look at their face. That's what I see people doing with their smartphones, right? Connect to the internet with their phones. So, that we didn't have that not too long ago. Don't you think people might think about, well, wow, this is incredible technology. I wonder what else they have. Well, they have technology to control the weather. Yeah, it's, yeah, look at this storm. It's really unbelievable. Look at this. Now, all they have to do is zap those clouds that you saw and bring about rain. But anybody, look, we did not see precipitation quite like we are seeing today. So, why do we see all of these very thin lines? And people are hearing all of these new terms: Bombogenisis, training storms, oh my God, so many. So, and these are people who have been alive for a long time. Alive for a really long time. Baby boomers, my generation. Aren't you wondering? Bombogenesis, never heard of that. Can't even think of all of the new terms. But training storms? Did we have training storms? No. You gonna tell me climate change is bringing about all of these new weather patterns and fronts, and oh my God. People who remain willfully ignorant by choice, people who just will not open their minds to consider that man is actually controlling the weather. Sorry. They help those who are using weather as a weapon. They help them create the damage that people have to suffer. So Mississippi's still getting, well, what appears to be rain because, not sure. Now, don't even know. Could be rain, might not be. So, what are we seeing in Washington? Of course, we see the electromagnetic frequencies, and they're crossing one another in Southern California. Oh, you're getting 24 hours of rain. Wow. Oh, and they said that this is coming in from the Gulf of Alaska? Does that look like it's coming in from the Gulf of Alaska? Oh, well, Carol, it's a bombogenesis, and it's twirling around, and it's coming back up. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Let's just make sure that you're right about that. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. This is insane. Now, look at the Pacific. Look at this. Wow. Now, Mother Nature, man, you are getting hip. Whew. You know how to do it. All of these little sparkly things, these little white dots, nano balloons, nanobots. But our atmosphere is becoming so cloudy, it's really, well, are they just going to create more and more and more and more cloud and we'll never see the ocean again? Look at this, okay? Do you see how far? Oh my God. It's going close to Japan. Really? Really? Well, this is what we see. More times than not. I mean, it's really unbelievable that it just keeps going and going and going. Okay. Well, I guess this is your Bombogenisis. And this has transformed quite a bit because when I posted the video, if my memory serves me correctly, your storm that you were going to be getting in Seattle and Oregon, Portland, it originated out here and it was stretching and then it did change form and then it began the twirl in the Gulf. It didn't originate in the Gulf. It began that twirl in the Gulf. Now, one would think it would just move down. Oh, well, it didn't. It didn't move down. They're stretching up a new origination. And this is your Bombogenesis. The storms, I showed you the clouds, and they were just cloud and a cloud and a cloud. It wasn't just one big storm. They were just, you know, several clouds up here. I don't know what to say anymore. This is, man, really? Did you ever see anything like this? I've not. This is new for me. Wow. It's almost like a, well, it's severe, it's severely defined, a circular pattern of cloud. Wow. Okay, so I guess it originated in the Gulf and then it went way back out and then it twirled on up wherever the hell it's going up here and oh, but it decided to leave. I guess this is a remnant of the storm. Oh, yeah, and then we're gonna go back up into Canada and we're gonna twirl around and then we're going to come back down to Oregon and Northern California. Oh, wait, maybe we'll just make more cloud. And we're just going to say that this is the storm that originated in the Gulf. It's a Bombogenesis. And we'll just get those nanobots to bring in more cloud into Northern California and claim that it's just the same storm. Because, hey, most people don't look at radar or satellite, and, well, most people, they just don't really care, and they believe the horse shit that the asshats are telling them. Yeah. I do get angry. I think about those people in Mississippi, and what the hell are they going to do now? What are they going to do? And all of the people. This is a man-made, it is manufactured, it is artificial. Man is making all of the weather that's coming to you guys. I mean, it's so friggin' obvious. So unbelievably obvious that this is not real. I mean, look at this. What the hell is it? You know, are they laying out the chemtrails? Is this just a creation of the nanobots? It looks like they've been doing heavy aerosol spraying. You guys in Northern California, let me know. They don't have to do the aerosol spraying. Yep, those nanobots, boy, they can puff up really big clouds, like they did in Australia, to bring about the flash flooding in Australia. I can't believe that there's nothing that we can do about this. I will forever be shell-shocked at what we are living. And do me a favor, don't leave that comment. You better read the Bible, because it's all written in the Bible. Look at these air masses, by the way. Really? This rod of cloud, we've got rods of cloud, perfectly straight, that go in, well, a different direction than the air mass. Nanobots will go where they're told to go. You can call them nanobot soldiers that bring about this kind of cloud and bring it about. Wow. Oh, it's very, very long. All they have to do is hit it with frequencies. And boom goes London, and boom Paris. More room for you and more room for me. Randy Newman. All links are below. I really hope to God that nothing happens in Mississippi, that the dam holds, that they fix it, that they do something, and I hope you guys are okay up north. Wow, what we are living. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's unbelievable. But it's so unbelievably obvious that this ain't Mother Nature. Oh, this is man. All links are